I honestly didn't expect OnePlus's new design identity to trace back to the OnePlus 13T, but here we are. A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from techmaiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our exciting tech content. The OnePlus 15, especially in this color, feels like one of the most distinct and premium phones we've seen in years. The back panel is incredibly smooth to the touch, while the copper-colored metal frame feels almost like finely polished stone, a truly mesmerizing texture that stands out. Now its sibling, the OnePlus Ace 6, which will be known globally as the OnePlus 15R, continues that same premium build. It also has a metal frame and a silky smooth H-glass back that just screams quality. OnePlus's attention to materials is definitely back in full force. The OnePlus 15 has impressively slim bezels, right up there with this year's top flagships, while the Ace 6s are a bit thicker. Both phones use ultrasonic fingerprint sensors, which unlock instantly and reliably. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Both models come with 165Hz high refresh rate displays, but there's a difference under the hood. The OnePlus 15 uses LTPO technology, while the Ace 6 sticks with LTPS. Right now, these ultra-high refresh rates, 165Hz and 144Hz, are supported mainly in certain games. Regular apps still need optimization to take full advantage. Let's talk gaming. Ultra-high frame rates make a huge difference. It's not just smoother, it's about precision. At 120 FPS or 144 FPS, the control feels perfect and responsive. Push that to 165 FPS and it feels lightning fast, though it can be a little too sensitive if you're not used to it. But for skilled gamers, this is a massive edge. In well-optimized games, you'll notice faster firing speeds at 165 FPS compared to 120 FPS, especially during rapid-fire moments. Even mid-tier weapons perform better. This hardware-level advantage gives pros more control and accuracy for those clutch plays. Speaking of optimization, games like Delta Force are among the first to support both high-quality graphics and 165 FPS on the OnePlus 15. In long sessions, the phone averaged about 164.8 FPS, with power usage around 4.23 watts and a peak temperature of just 42.60 Celsius. Impressive thermal control. Titles like Naruto, Crossfire Mobile, and QQ Speed also run great, and League of Legends Wild Rift will soon support 165 FPS on OnePlus devices too. Oppo's adaptation lineup for high frame rate gaming is clearly extensive. Performance-wise, the OnePlus Ace 6 packs last year's flagship Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, which has been optimized for better standby efficiency. The OnePlus 15 steps up with the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. This new chip runs cooler and more stable under sustained load. For instance, in Genshin Impact at ultra-high settings and 60 FPS, both phones held a steady frame rate for 30 minutes of gameplay. The Ace 6 drew around 4 watts with a max temp of 39.2 degrees Celsius, while the OnePlus 15 consumed about 3.94 watts and peaked at 40.5 degrees Celsius. What's even more impressive is that the OnePlus 15 can run Genshin Impact in 1.5K resolution and 120 FPS mode. That's 27772 x 1272, all while maintaining a stable frame rate. The heat dissipation and power control here are seriously refined. Meanwhile, the Ace 6's optimization with the Snapdragon 8 Elite outperforms many flagships from last year. Battery life is another area where OnePlus has really shown commitment this time. The OnePlus 15 houses a 7300 mAh battery with 120 watt wired and 50 watts wireless charging. The Ace 6 goes even bigger, a 7800 mAh dual cell battery with 120 watt SuperVOOC charging. In our heavy 3-hour usage test, the Ace 6 still had 72% battery left, while the OnePlus 15 had 71%. Both handled continuous use with ease. Charging speeds are blazing fast, from 10% to 50% in just 10 minutes. The Ace 6 reached full charge in 36 minutes and 24 seconds, while the OnePlus 15 took about 41 minutes and 30 seconds. That dual cell system definitely helps with faster trickle charging. So that wraps up our full real-world test of the latest OnePlus lineup. It's clear that OnePlus has shifted focus. Less on camera hype, more on performance, gaming, and battery life. These phones feel purpose-built for power users. Now I want to hear from you. Which one would you pick, the OnePlus 15 or the OnePlus 15R? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. For pricing, the OnePlus 15 starts around £431 in the UK, $561 in the US, and €488 in Germany. The base model of the Ace 6 or OnePlus 15R begins at 2,599 yuan, roughly £280 in the UK, $365 in the US, and €318 in Germany. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.